Hey guys, welcome to Sabi Unique Art. My name is Ricardo, and today we're going to be drawing Enke. She's one of the Vaygren characters. I never shown you guys her before, but she's in the game. So we're going to draw her today, and we're going to try to draw her in a perspective shot. So let's get started. Alright guys, so I'm using Clip Studios, and normally I don't like to sketch in Clip Studios, but we're going to see how far we get today. So I like to sketch in TV Paint, but we're gonna try something. So this shot is gonna be a perspective shot, and we all know how perspective shots is very hard to do. So we're gonna try something. All right, so I have an idea how I want the shot to be. So let's start sketching, and hopefully it looks right. All right. So we're gonna make some lines just to give an idea of what we're trying to do. So this is the floor, so horizontal line or whatever. That's the floor. So I know I want her to be standing on this, and I know the angle I'm looking for. And by the way, guys, how I'm doing it, the perspective shot is, different techniques. You have all different techniques how to do perspective. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Perspective shots, you can use a triangle. Triangle is the best way to get the shot you're looking for. You can use objects. Actually, I've shown this before in a different video. You can use objects to do perspective. And this time around, I'm gonna try to wing it and see how far I get. Hopefully I don't regret this. Anyway, so assuming this is the foot, next line here, and this is the other foot. Kneecap, legs, and this is the waistline, and that doesn't look right. See, that's why you should do the objects, but I don't know why I'm deciding to do the hard way, but we're gonna try something. Let's do this. Everything I'm doing right now, guys, is different from what I'm showing you guys how to do it. Actually, let's just start from the chest. I know the head is gonna be here, so let's put the head here, right? And the torso, let's do the torso here, right? And I have screens on both sides, by the way, so if you see me looking left and right, it's because I have my Discord or whatever here. Anyway, so put a next circle here. So that's the gut part, I guess. And then let's draw the hip, right? So far I'm already messing up because you see how big this is. It's bigger than what it's supposed to be. Like I said, guys, if you follow the rules, the fundamental rules, by putting the object or the triangle or whatever, it'll be much easier, but I decided to do it the hard way. So yeah, anyway, one leg here. Actually, I want a hip. Actually, she's gonna be like this, and here. So I want the hip to be high, her legs like this, and she's like this. Okay, we look like we're getting somewhere. Let's erase the floor because obviously that's not working out. So okay, so it's like this. I'm assuming this is our foot here and foot there, and I'm Enke. How she normally? Actually, we're just gonna give her a basic pose, so life is much easier. So right now it's not too much. It's not very perspective as I want it to be. Let's erase her head. Let's do this because her head's smaller. Actually, let's move this up because she needs some neck. You can't have a character with no neck. Actually, let me double check. Make sure I'm recording. Yes, I am recording. Okay. So the neck. Let's erase this head. Okay, so she has some neck now. So let's do the arms. Arms. She's gonna be doing this. There you go. We're gonna do the typical pose. You know, typical pose. The elbow. You know, the elbow always line up with your belly button. So that's one way to know if the arms are too long or not. And your hands usually be where your thigh is at. I'm not gonna stand up right now, but normally when you stand up, your hand is right below your waist. So we're gonna be here. And we're gonna have a hand there. So it's looking like someone, right? I think it is. A kneecap right here. And let's push her up some more. Actually, the sides are down and push her up. I won't be joining the backgrounds for this. This is just a character. Well, this is just Enke posing. I might put a background, who knows, we'll see. And here, and let's do where she's standing. She's standing on some random floor. And we're gonna move this here. So now it kind of looks like perspective, right? Kinda. Actually, let's do this. We're gonna put where she's at. Actually, let's put some trees. This will help. This, by doing the background in a certain way, it will help paint the picture of she's in a perspective shot, right? This is my trees right now. All right, let's. Actually, there we go. I need to look on the reference because I don't remember how she looks like. I'm gonna put her reference on this side of the page so I can keep looking over here. All right, we have a good idea. All right. So since we have perspective shot, let me save this. Thinking. Now it's saved. All right. So now we have this skeleton or the quick sketch. So we have an idea how she's gonna be posing. So now we're gonna turn it down and we're gonna do our next pass, one more pass over. You know, we're trying to get the body shape properly because this is like a stick figure right now. So let's draw it properly. Right. One thing I like to do is this, like, you know, I'll put the line. There we go. I'll put the line, the center line, where the eye is gonna be, right? And then here. I like that. I like doing this as far as making the face. All right. The ears are too far up. All right, the neck. She got some neck. Let's do our shoulders. Because it's a perspective shot, you're not gonna see too much of our shoulder, so you have to be careful with that when you're doing perspective drawings. So this is our collarbone. And our shoulders. We're gonna leave our balloons for a minute. Leave our balloons alone. Actually, let's just put some circles. We're gonna put some circles for our balloons. Alright, so we know the balloons are there. We're doing it pretty quickly. Alright, armpit. Alright, so our balloon's probably too big. Let's push these balloons up because they're too big. Actually, let's change this a bit. Let's do a different. Yeah, my phone is going off. All right, so let's just we're gonna push our torso a bit more. We're gonna do this, right? Let's push it on an angle a bit more. All right, I think there you go. All right, so then you have the ribs. Yeah. The ribs right here, right? Then our waist, our hip. So we're gonna do our hip, and we're gonna do our hip right here. But we're gonna push this hip out some more. Ooh, this is weird. We're gonna I got to remember the rib cage and line our chest. Oh, I need to save. Line our body parts up. I think this balloon out here needs to be a bit bigger. All right. Hip. What do I say? Okay, hip. So we have so since this is the center of our body here, we have to follow that curve. And there's a nipple. Here's our belly button. Let's do our hip. Right. And now, what am I doing? Hip. We then put the hip out some more. And we're gonna draw the waist. Hip needs to come out some more. Let's give her some curvy hips. Let's do that. Curvy hips. I'm thinking. We're gonna make it a bit more cartoony. How about that? Instead of real. We don't want. We're gonna turn it to more cartoony, more strong hips. Actually, I'm struggling right now. Yeah, we're not gonna do a realistic belly button. We're doing cartoon belly button or anime belly button. Okay. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Okay, so legs. And hip right here. Let's push this hip out and come in. We're gonna put some gap here. There you go. We're gonna put some gap. Legs, kneecap. So you notice how she's standing, all our weight is on number 2 hip. I don't want to say left and right because sometimes it get confusing. And this is number 1 hip. So all the weight is on number 2 hip. So, this leg is holding the body weight. So actually, Hmm. Something is off. Let's do something here. So this is the waistline, right? See, this is where you have to be careful, because you notice the lines. You always have to follow the center, and you notice I was drawing the where the legs, the V part. You notice I was drawing it off center, so you have to be careful. You know, you always have to follow your lines. Follow, because if you don't, you're gonna wonder why the image looks so feel weird and something is off, or you can't tell why it's off because you didn't follow the center of the body. And there you go. Again, this is the first pass. This is the second pass. I'm gonna do one more pass, but this time, when I do the other pass, it's gonna be more detail. You know, I'm adding details. Anyway, kneecap. Kneecap. Right? Oh, our hand. I forgot about our hand. Our hand. This part is tricky. I kind of messed myself up. Let's see. Our hand is here. Here. So you're not going to really see it? No. Let's push it out some more. See, this is why I go over sometimes. I do multiple passes because I change my mind on how I want the body to look like, you know. So you're good when you have a couple passes over. Anyway, kneecap, thighs, and get this brush bigger. And the brush I'm using, by the way, is a pencil brush. I think it's default from Clip Studios. Anyway. Make sure you want the kneecaps to line up, and it's still off center, so we need to push this more, because here, so if we push this more, there you go. Kneecap is supposed to be pointing this direction and this direction. And our shoes. Actually, we're gonna give her some heels. Like, why not, right? Actually, I like to do this for. We can come back to these. Come back to the feet. The hand. And we're doing this for the hand. All right, so she look big and she look tall, like she looks like she's super strong, and she's looking down to anyone. All right, and let's reinforce it. I'll put some shadows. I don't know why I'm doing this, but just to give it illusion. Alright, let's push her up a bit. Actually, let's move these two, push her up. So she looks like she's standing tall, right? Wonder if I should have her, I might have to have her legs out some more. We're gonna cut. What do you guys think? Yeah, my phone keep going off. Right. Should we twist our hip a bit more? I don't know. Is our torso is too short? That's the thing. You see, hair looks very short. So let's move this down a bit. Let's see. Did I fix the problem or make it worse? kind of fix the problem. Kind of. We might give her, we might put some more meat on her bones, right? Because right now she's kind of skinny. She's skinny. We're gonna put some meat on her bone. All right, guys. So since we have that part, let's do one more pass. But this time we're gonna detail her up. And this is going to be the last pass. Let's see if this is going to be the last pass before I start inking. So, question is, should I show her eyes or should I use the glasses to hide her eyes? Or should I have her with no glasses? I don't know. Let's do the eyes though. Let's do the face. Okay, she's looking down at you guys. Well, she's looking down at the viewer. See, sometimes, you know, when you don't have the idea of our expressions, how you want our expression, sometimes it get hard. Because you don't know. I didn't really plan for this. So it get hard sometimes. Because you didn't plan, you don't know what expression she's gonna have, you know. So this is when you start getting annoying for the brush, the pencil. I don't know. I still like TV paint when it comes to sketching, but I figured I knock it out here. This eye is too big. Eyes are too big. Shrink the eyes. Anyway. And is she smiling? I don't know. No, she's serious. She's a serious girl. Let's put some lashes on. She's very serious. Let's do the face. If you notice, I might be drawing over the rough sketch. Like, I might make it bigger. Because like I said, that pass was just to get the idea. Now I'm actually drawing the character. She got pointy ears because she's a vermin. I think that's what you say, yeah. She do wear glasses, so I might have to give her. I have to put glasses on her because we're like, yeah, where's her glasses? So we're gonna give her the typical anime circle glasses. I hate drawing circles, so bear with me. But we're gonna try it. There you go. Ooh, she's looking cool and serious and collective. And she got a choke thing on her neck here. Actually, let me draw her chin first. Okay. She looking cool. All right. Neck. Oh. By the way, guys, moving forward, I'll be doing videos like this. So basically, I won't be cutting out, right? It's just gonna be one long video, you know. So it's not gonna be edited too much as far as cutting out some parts or speed. I'm not gonna speed this up. It's just gonna be straight up here for hours. Let's do the flip. Okay. The flip works. Actually, I'm gonna use this as a profile. What am I? Yeah, this gonna be on the side as a profile. Yeah, let's do that. All right, our clothes. We're gonna hide our clothes. Clothes. This gonna be tricky. Yeah, I have to end up erasing this. Okay. Okay. So our clothes is like this. Like this. And then it's in like this. And it's around like this. So I think it's... Actually, I'm gonna name this drawing profile perspective something. Who knows? Anyway. Collarbone, and we're doing this, and we're gonna come around. All right, I think we got something. Oh, you're not supposed to see our neck so much. What am I doing? I'm messing up the perspective side. Our neck is super thick. All right. And chest. Oh, I have this. Oh yes, I did change our design a couple times. So I'm gonna do it this way. The other one over here, she got like the 80s or the 70s shoulder pads. I always like the shoulder pads. I guess I'm old. I like the shoulder pad design back in the days. Let's fix this shoulder pad. Technically, you're not supposed to see it because of the perspective, but we're gonna try to squeeze. You're not supposed to see it technically because it's so far over, but we're gonna try to squeeze something in. Let's see a little bit of it. All right. Let's follow the center of the line as usual. This is off. This is not in the center. Come over some more. Okay. In our outfit, it's like outfit. It's our outfit, and we gotta put this thing here. This lines. Oh yes, forgot to put the lines for this too. Lines, and you know, gotta put this as well. take this off just to see where we up again. What's going on here? Ooh, something is off. Something is really off. You see that, guys? You see the messed up I did? Oh boy. I'm gonna have to erase all this hard work I did. That's why it's always good to flip. So you don't flip, you're not gonna know if you're doing it right. Okay. Alright, same goes for here. Okay. Now for the waistline. Or our hands. Right, let's do our hands first. Let's do our hands. The shoulder pads. Gotta put the shoulder pads. Was it the 70s or 80s? The shoulder pads. I'm not really sure. What? We're doing shoulder pads. And same for here. And you got this yellow tag here. Alright. For the hands. So you your finger and there you go. Alright, follow that center. Follow the center. And your legs. Pushing this hip out some more. Pushing this hip out some more. She got some thick ass thunder thighs. That's what we're doing. Some thunder thighs. Kneecap. Right, it's her kneecap again. Yeah, these thighs look thick enough. Let's put our pants on. Wrong. Our pants like this. Right? No, something is off. Let me flip it. Maybe I see it better this way. V. What's going on? The V's here, up, like this. All right, and then our. Yeah. Let's flip it back. It's easier to see when you flip it for some reason. Line this up. It's way too close here. Let's do this. Okay. Okay. And, you know, it's come out something like this, like this, like this. Have a look at Ben, I guess. Alright. We're almost there, guys. Even though she doesn't have any hair, we're almost there. A bit too skinny. Let's fatten this up. This is like a superhero pose. Is this what this is? It's probably a superhero pose. And shoes. She is wearing heel or no? Maybe should I put heel? I should put heels. I should have her wearing heels. Like our shoes is more. Oh, it looks weird. Oh, it's gonna hurt if she kick you. Ooh. That's gonna hurt if she kick you, man. Oh, we need to do this because it's yellow. And we need to do this because it's yellow. And this looks weird, so we need to size this down because it's too big. Gotta match up with this leg here. Actually, a bit bigger. And kneecap. So these are lined up. Ankles are not lined up. Something is off. Ankles. Oh, okay. Yeah, kind of line up. Let's push it up a bit. Kind of line up. There you go. Not so bad, right, guys? What do you think? Okay, let's do our hands. Our hands gonna be. I don't know. Trina's gonna give her close hand. I don't know how our hand's gonna be. Damn. So our hand is like this. Actually, you're gonna give her regular hands. So one finger here, and the other finger there. Bam, done. That's my hand. Once I start inking, I detail it up. If you notice, I don't go too details when I'm doing my sketches because I tend to do that when I'm inking, That's when you're finalizing the artwork and whatnot, Because when you get too tired of trying to detail when you sketch, you're going to be on one body parts forever. And then get frustrated, and get tired, and then you're going to give up, and then, yeah, one rabbit hole you don't want to get down. Anyway. Since we did this one, we're going to turn this down, and we're going to do our hair. The hard part. Damn, I don't have my crack juice today. I know something is off. I need my crack juice. The Celsius, that's my crack juice, to be honest with you guys. That's what I call it, crack juice. It's not crack, it's just energy drink. Anyway. Drawing here in perspective is kind of hard too because you have the top of the head. Sometimes I get confused. Should I draw the top of the head or should I just draw the front part? I tend to draw the front part and show the tip of the hair. That helps. Well, let's see. And here. And she have a bang, I think. Yeah, she have a bang going on here. Going down. And she have a next bang here. And then, and sometimes, the reason I like to draw the hair on a separate layer, because sometimes I draw the hair too small for the head, so I have to expand it. Ponytail here, back here. And she got hair coming up, because it's a bung, you can't really see it, but we're gonna put something there so you can see something. She got a big one, small one, yeah, something like that. So now I'm gonna expand it a bit and adjust it on her head. Let's flip it to make sure it looks fine. We're gonna move some stuff around. All right. What do you guys think? So let me turn it up. Oh, I'm gonna erase this part so you can see. And let's put some more here. This part needs to come out some more because it's too small. Let's push this out. Bam. Enke. And let's, yeah, we're gonna get rid of that. Her expressions. Let's see. Her expression. Should I have her mouth open? Ooh. Oh, she's serious. Like, she's mad serious. Right. Our chin is long, but we fix that in inking. Alright, guys, so we're at the sketching part. I think the sketching part is done. I'm comfortable to go ahead and start inking. Our arms are too skinny. So now we're at the inking stage. But before we do that, let's look over. Let's flip it. Flip it. Looking good. And this needs to come out some more. Yes, because this leg's supposed to be pushed out longer. You're right. Yeah, this leg's supposed to push out longer. So therefore our kneecap shouldn't be lined up too much. Let's push this. Let's push this leg out. There you go. Technically our kneecap should be like this. Right? Because she's standing on one hip. Let's flip it. Yeah, see? There you go. Alright. Oh, she needs some head back here. Some here. Alright. Now, we're gonna start with the inking. Alright guys, so it's time for inking. I got me some crack juice. Celsius. Well, these guys. Whoop, 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 whoop. Yes. Probably it's not good for you, but it does give you the energy. Alright, so we put all the layers in a folder and we're going to use vector and ink. Black. Alright. Also, the pen I'm using is, I believe it's a default, called Real G Pen. That's the pen I'm using in Clip Studios. I believe it's default. I could be wrong, but I think it is. Ooh, I can feel the energy kicking in. And I don't know why I drink it just now, because it's, what time is it? It's 10:54, and I decided to drink and a drink this late at night. But I got some work to get done. Gotta finish up the game and stuff. So, you know, gotta get cracking. Here. Face. Nose. Their mouth. So you notice I'm detailing the mouth now? Whoa. There. And our hair. On the other note, let's talk about anime. When is the last time what anime you guys like to watch? Because I'm a big fan of anime, and one of the animes I like to watch is Kenji number 8. And I'm very disappointed. Honestly, I'm still waiting for episode 24 on season 2. Because I don't think, is that the end of season 2? Because, you know, it looks like our next episode is supposed to be coming out. I'm still waiting. But I feel like that's the end of the season. But I hope it's not. Because he can't just leave me on a hanger, man. Yeah, he's all, yeah, I'm gonna protect you and stuff and do some badass move, and then psych. Nah. I hope it's not. It's only been a couple weeks now, so I'm assuming the season is over, and I have to wait until the new season is out. Still, man, why they leave me hanging like that, man? Cause that's the part you start getting hype, like, man, he's about to kick some ass right now. Psych, man. It's sad, but I understand. It is a lot of work, because it's the same thing we're having right now. We got to have episode 3 out, and it's a lot of work. So I understand, but still hurts, Have me all hype, and then, what I'm gonna do with all this hype, huh? Yeah, sorry if I'm just babbling, but still, they should have just, at least show me episode 24, and then leave me satisfied. No, they have me sitting around waiting for an episode that's not gonna come anytime soon. It is what it is. Let's line this up. This look weird. Very weird. See, this is where I start putting the creases, the clothes, all the small little details I start adding in, Ooh. When I'm start inking. Ooh. But tell me your favorite anime, you know, because ever since, you know, it's a lot of animes that I watch, and Kenji number 8 kind of spoiled it for me. So now all the other anime, I'm like, this is lukewarm. But I'm a big fan of isekai type anime. Very big fan of isekai. Obviously, Vaygren is somewhat of an isekai, so makes sense, right? Let's turn off this and make sure everything looks right. Oh, I forgot to do this. See, that's what I like about the vector. You can actually move lines if it doesn't look right. Let's move the line around. Let's save and take a sip. Let's move this one in more too. That didn't look right. See, this part is tricky because you're not supposed to see it so much, so it's kind of tricky, you know? I'm just adding stuff while I'm inking. Oh yes, I need to hide this. Our hand. Let's do our hand. Hand. Hopefully you guys can see me because I think I'm off-centered with the camera. Our hands look funny. That hands, those hands, it looks like they need to be bigger. Let's get it bigger. There you go. Much better. Let's push this in, some curve. All right, let's ink the rest of the hand. Oh, she got 4 fingers. And that hand looks weird. Very weird. Let's erase this. Doesn't look right. Can't decide where our hand's supposed to be. We're gonna leave this like this for now and come back to it later. Maybe not later. Looking kind of serious there with that hand. Let's clean it up a bit. Let's put some more meat on this brisk. Ooh, it's all messed up now. We're gonna leave that for now and take a sip. Okay. We need to close this part. Getting kind of quiet. Let me keep talking to keep this alive. Okay, not so bad. Now for almost ready for the inking, guys. Almost ready for the inking. Well, what am I saying? Almost ready for the coloring. Okay, looking better, looking better. You need to go down a bit more. Okay, we're almost there, guys. I think we're there actually. The eyes, yes, the eyes. Let's create a new layer for the eyes and the glasses. So let's do the eyes first. Let's turn this down so we can see our eyes fully. We're gonna give her some flashy eyes. We're gonna give her. How should I do this? She's looking down at. Whoop. Oh, my pen. She's looking down, so we're gonna give her some lashes. Ooh, she looks serious. She looks very serious. Okay. She looks very serious. Is she looking at us? Is she though? No, she looking through us. Nah, bro, you're gonna be looking at me. No, she's looking through us. She didn't even looking at us. No, you're gonna look at me. I'm the one that drawing you. You're not gonna look at me for. Okay. So she's gonna be looking at us. No. Forget me, but not. Hold on. She's looking too much at me. Oh, no, she's looking. Now she's just looking down on us, bro. I'm gonna make you smile. No. No, I'm gonna leave it alone. She's just looking down on us now. Smile. There you go. Oh, no, she's just evil. I know. She look like she up to no good. She look like she's up to no good. So this is why I like to have the eyes on a separate layer, because I can move it around in case it doesn't look right. think our chin is too sharp? We're gonna erase this. Ew. No, she's looking at me like disgust. Yeah, jeez, man. Just looking down on people. Hmm? There you go. No, I think our ears are in the wrong spot. There you go. Flip, flip, flip. I still feel like she's looking down on us, but it's all good though. Our glasses. Let's do our glasses. And we're gonna use Clip Studios to do this circle, because I don't know if you like trying no circle. Turn on this. Whoa, way too thick. Still too thick. I don't know, why am I coughing? Probably need some water. Wrench this down. What do you guys think? Does she look super serious? Sure does look serious. Alright, time for color. Let's flip it one more time before we start coloring. Flip. And see. Something here is off. I don't know. Let me bend this in. Alright, let's save again. And now we're gonna fill. This is her, by the way. I'm not gonna show too much because don't want to get in trouble. Actually, let's not use this as a reference. Let's use something else as a reference. Let's use our old reference because that has better accurate colors. This is our old design, so we're gonna use that. Now we're gonna create a new folder for colors, and now we're gonna fill. We're gonna fill away. We're gonna turn the eyes off because it's easier, and start filling. Whoa, wrong thing. Here, fill, Feel, 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 feel. Bam. Our hair is done. Skin. She doesn't show that much skin, so that's much skin you're gonna get. And for this is this, and this, fingers, fingers, and here, and I think, ooh, whoa, we forgot about this. We forgot about here. Almost messed up. There you go. Oh, no. Alright, let's go back. Okay. Bucket. New layer again. Yeah, close. Here, color. This. Oh man, I messed up again. I forgot to hide this. Here, the sleeve. Ooh. And get my right. Whoa, no. Grab my right. Bam. Sleeve. Okay, for the yellow stripes. Right. And this is her. Alright. Since this is done, now we can add the details. We're gonna do something different that I normally don't do. I usually leave the eyes for last, but we're gonna do the eyes first. Because why not? Wow, why am I coughing so much? Man, I'm probably definitely gonna need to drink some water. And turn the skin on. Whoa. 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 Right. So I have a better idea what we're doing. This is a bit too dark for me. Let's turn this, let's lighten it up. I mean, she's just looking down on people, man. Just looking down on people. But she does that in a game. She does that overall, but still. And let's do our lip. What color did I? Yes. You go get the color palette that I have somewhere. Where is the color palette? We're gonna do our lips. We can get the face out of the way because everything else I think is easy. Ugh. What happened there? Okay. Now let's do our skin since see when you do our face, it looks like she's alive when you do our eyes. So let's do our skin. Oh, we need to save. Always save. Mm-hmm. Okay. It's gonna be a simple color, and it's not gonna be crazy shadows and whatnot. It's gonna be very simple. Basically, stuff like what they do in anime, just cover the shadows, the basic shadows. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Not gonna go too crazy. See, like our skin look like it's already finished already. This is the easiest part, I believe. The coloring, yeah, I think is the easiest part. Her hair. Funny enough, in the main comic for Vaygren, she's showing up right now. So this is the best time to do our profile. Because she's showing up in the main comic itself. So why not just do a pin-up of her since she's time for her to show her face. Now for the highlights, and I'm gonna do a different type of highlights. We're gonna do this type of highlights. We're gonna have, white, and we're gonna, again, these things I tend to wing. It's not really no rhythm to it. I just wing it most of the time. Turn it down, and bam. Let's move this down. So this look, wait, where is that? Let's move this down a bit. Yeah, turn it up a bit. Let's turn it up a bit. There you go. And let's put some highlights up here. Just a little highlight, just to get some sparks, you know. Feel kind of shiny. Anyway, actually, let me finish our skin since I'm here, so I don't have to come back to it. Our next layer, and we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna put some highlights, so we'd have to come back to our skin. And then we'll create the next one, and brush, turn it down, so we don't have to come back to our skin. Bam, skin is done. Actually, let's turn all these off. And we're going to create a new layer. And we're gonna do a random color. Make sure I got this part right. Random color. And we're gonna fill it. And fill it. Turn everything back on. Oh, she have red glasses, that's funny. Turn this off, turn the next one on. And we're gonna use white, and we're gonna color in her glasses. So it have a flare, you know, like she got glasses on. There you go. That was quick, huh? All right, let's do her clothes. It's gonna, hopefully I don't do too much detail. Close. Huh. How can I do this without doing too much detail? Make it simple. We ain't gonna do too crazy. Not gonna do it too crazy at all. I'm gonna keep it simple. Simple. Just like how if they was gonna do it in anime. We did very simple. Whoa, not this simple though. There's a profile shot. You don't need to be too detailed, right? Alright. Now for this one. I'm going to start speed up a bit. It's getting late. Okay. Now for the other part, and I think we will. This and this. Okay. Now for the back part. That we're gonna save it again. All right. Now for the last part, I believe, and we should be finished. And it's gonna be not so quick, but quick at the same time. So let's put a shutter for our chin there. Do this and do that. For our balloons, let's put a shutter on this. Let's put a shutter here, here, there, and here, and maybe here. No, that doesn't look right. Let's do this one, and we gotta shape this part out, the triangle, the V part, and you keep it simple. Keep it very simple. Very simple. We're gonna show this part, show that part, show this part. Keeping it very simple, guys. Very simple. Let's do this too. Okay, see? Done. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna put highlights and then call it a day. So highlights here. No. Actually, we're gonna put the highlights on the entire body. So we're just gonna throw it on top of everything. Where's I missing highlights? Yeah. Oh, that was quick. That was very quick, guys. I'm gonna just do one more, just one more shadow. It's gonna be, I'm gonna use a dark color, and I'm just gonna go over all the parts that I think you need a little bit more shadow, like here. Just a little bit more definition here. Yeah. It doesn't hurt to put extra shadows, but let's look at this. Let's define this a bit better. And now let's drop some highlights, and I think we are done. I don't know how long this is. It's probably like 3 hours or something. I don't know, but some highlights, highlights. Oop. Highlights. Now we need to clean this one up. This needs to be cleaned up. I don't know what's going on here. So you need to be fixed. Make sure you have enough spill. Let's look, and it's part we're missing. We didn't color it in. Yep, we didn't color this part in. And here. Oh, missing this part. We have some gap here. Alright, alright. Oh, this look weird right here too. Okay, keep going. Okay, you can feel this part. Here as well. Oop, wrong. Alright, nope. Here too. Let's feel. I'm going in and cleaning up any spot that I didn't feel properly. I'm using Alt on the keyboard, or press Alt, and it's automatically switched to the eye drop. So it's much easier to go through and clean up spots that need to be cleaned up. Not supposed to be there. Okay, let's zoom out and keep going up. See, we have a lot of spot missing and right here. Let's clean this thing up. Clean all of this thing, all this white spot that I didn't feel properly. Clean all that up. Okay, clean this part up as well. Oh, eyebrows. Oh, I missed that. And I want to put some highlights on this white to highlight it a bit. Up our nose. Okay, and I need to erase this part right here. This. This as well. And let's go back to this. Click here. And last fill. And ta-da, guys, we are done. We are done. But this, we're gonna put some shadow on our foot because it looks weird without. It looks like she's just floating in the sky. So we're just gonna do this. And turn that down. Alright, now she looks like she's standing on the white. And that's Enke for you guys. For the logos. Alright guys, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and if you have any questions or if you need me to do any video to show you guys anything that you are missing or want to learn, let me know. Anyway guys, thanks for watching and I'll see you guys later. Peace!